Hey, cousin. Hey, cousins. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? This is Sunday session. Welcome to Sunday session, everyone. Y'all let me know what's cracking out there because I definitely feel guided to come on and assist and to deliver a message for the collective. There is definitely something to be said here. Of course, it's spirit. I normally do not go live on Sundays, and y'all know, all my cousins, y'all know, I normally only go live on Thursday. But I have been guided to come on today, and there is definitely a message. We're going to see what it is. I don't know what it is. We're about to find out, okay? So when I used to do readings and things like that, I used to do readings on my Can Be The Light channel, and I would do energy readings, collective readings for everybody, just all at once. And then I would do zodiac readings as well. So if y'all know me from the Can Be The Light channel, I don't read tarot cards anymore because I don't need them. There comes a point in time in your journey as a spiritualist where you use certain tools and you have your way to, divinate and connect to the angelic realm. And then as you grow and you evolve, you release those tools and you don't need them anymore. So I don't need cards or anything like that to read the energy. Spirit delivers the message to me and then I give it to you all. So I am a spirit guide. For those of you who don't know, I'm your favorite cousin Ken. I am a spirit guide. I am a holistic wellness practitioner, a spiritual guide, and energy healer. Okay. So my position and my reason for being here is to help the collective to move forward. So anytime you have blockages, anytime you're going through things in your life, you normally will contact the spiritualist or someone who has this connection to source to help you. And that is what I do. All right. So the message. All right. So normally, look, I'm trying to figure out how to do this because normally when I used to do energy reading, when I used to do messages for the collective, I would do personal development, I would do career and finance, and then I would do relationships. All right. So normally the things that we need to know is always broken down into those three compartments anyway, because I've done readings for years and it's normally one of those three things. Either you have a relationship issue, you have an issue when it comes to your business, your finances, or you're going to have an issue when it comes to personal development. What is blocking you? What is stopping you? So moving forward, I am going to be doing Sunday sessions. Now, don't hold me to a date, okay? I'm not the date and time type of woman, all right? I don't know what today is. I have to figure it out. I don't know what time it is. I have to figure it out, okay? So I'm going to start doing this more regularly, but I don't know when. So I'll try to keep you posted and let you all know when I'm going to start doing these readings. But like I said, today I was just woke up with the message to deliver. So here we go. All right. Now, the Q&A. I know you've seen Q&A. I am also going to be doing Q&As. I do not do personals anymore. I stopped doing personals years ago. And it's too expensive to do personals, I'm telling you, because it's a lot for me. So I do questions, okay? Answer questions, one question, and you can go to the Lighthouse website. And if you go to the Lighthouse website, you will see where you can ask a question. So at the end of this message, if you have a specific question that you don't mind having answered on live, I will answer your question, but only for this time, okay? So we'll do that at the end. And I can see here, if you submit your question, I can see it. And after I do this message, I will answer your question. It doesn't matter what it is. Whatever the question is, ask the question. Keep it brief. I don't need much. All I need is your name, first name. That's it. Ask your question very briefly. Don't give me no details. Don't tell me about nobody's names and none of that, okay? Just brief, okay? Because Spirit knows. The Most High knows. So we allow Spirit to deliver the message. So you don't have to leave much. Just your name and also your question, all right? And you want to do that as soon as possible so I can see the question here so that I don't end the live before you submit your question, okay? So now, all right, Spirit. I'm grateful. I feel very grateful today to be here because a lot of you know that I've been gone for 3 years. So I have not been out reading and delivering messages for the collective as I normally would. I have been working on myself. Some of you know I look very different. I lost like 70 pounds And I normally have been working on myself. I've been doing a lot of this work for myself, and I've been receive a lot of guidance for myself. And I know that it's time for me now to come out and help everybody else. Hey, cousin. Hey, cousin. You said, where is my health or where's your health heading? Okay, so if you want to ask a question, again, if you want to ask a question, go to the Lighthouse website. You'll see the option to ask a question. Submit your question. I'll see it here after you submit your question, because you're going to get an email. Put your email there, put your name, and then I'll answer your question at the end of this live. But right now, I'm going to do an energy reading for everybody. So I would prefer to do it this way, but if you have a specific question, then you can get one question answered. You can do that, but you want to do that before this live ends, okay? That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. So sometimes I do answer questions on live, but right now it's an energy reading for everybody, and this is the way that I, would prefer to do it. But like I said, if you have a specific question, I will answer it. Just go to the Lighthouse and submit your question there. Hey, water bottle. You said, Cousin Ken, I was just watching the screen recording on the live. Yes, cousin. Yes. So I started putting the lives on YouTube. So also, if you don't follow me on YouTube, follow the Lighthouse ATL on YouTube, and you'll be able to catch the lives. I also post them on Patreon, and I also do behind the scenes. So if you want to know more about me, my lessons, my journey, my family, all that type of stuff, then you can go to Patreon and you can see all that stuff. So, hey, cousin. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all so much. And the only thing I really ask, okay, this is the only thing I'm gonna ask one thing, because I know when y'all come on these lives and stuff like that, y'all just really you get what you need and then you go on. But what I'll ask from you is to leave a review, okay? If you are helped, and if this helps you, leave a review. You'll see the link in my bio. You go all the way down to the bottom. You can either record if you're looking cute and beautiful. Make sure you look cute and beautiful, okay? And record a testimonial of how this helped you, or you can go to Google and leave a review. Just leave a review. Let me know how it works, because if you guys don't tell me how I'm helping you, then I don't know. And since I'm not doing personals anymore, then I really don't know. Other than the comments, I really don't know if it's helping you or how you're doing in your life, or I don't know anything. And I'm the type of guidance, counselor, spiritual guide. I like to know what is happening with you all. I don't want to just give you the information and say, okay, there you go. Go on with your life. I want to know, is it working? How are you doing? I like to know. So leave me some feedback, all right? You said, so does that mean, hold on one second. So does that mean everybody on here is going through the same thing? Yes, that's exactly what that means. And that is the world that we live in now, okay? So we live in this world where we're all learning to come together as one. We are all one human race. It's just like my hand, right? So we have this hand, all right? But all of these fingers are all the different tribes, all the different groups, all the different cultures. They all have a different function, but they all work together. And what we have to learn as humans is our role, okay? Every culture, every group of people have a role in society. We all have a group, collective role to play with our group. But then we also have a collective role together. We all work together. So we have to learn how to work together, first within our own group and our own culture, okay? And then we have to learn how to work collectively with everybody else. This is going to happen, all right? I don't care what you see on the news. I don't care what people say. I don't care how bad they say the world is going to get. I'm here to let you know that the Spirit of all, the Most High, is bringing humanity together the way that it is intended to be. This earth does not belong to this group of people, that group of people, these people. No, it's not that. This earth, this planet is here for all of us. All right. People are fighting over this planet and it doesn't belong to anybody. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. You know, it doesn't belong to anybody. Nobody will ever win that war. It doesn't matter. I don't care what color you are. I don't care where you're from. This planet is here for all of us, everybody. Like they say that God and the sun shines on everybody. Thank you for the heart. You know, it rains on the just and the unjust. It's for everybody. All right, so we have to learn how to work together in this world, on this planet, so that we can do what we came here to do. And every single person wants the same thing. Thank you, cousin. I'm getting so much love. Thank you. Look, I tell you, Spirit told me to come on here now. This is the message, okay? We have to learn to work together because we all want the same thing. We all have our children. We all have our houses and our cars and our jobs and businesses. But at the end of the day, we all just want to live a peaceful life. Everybody just wants to have peace. Everybody just wants to have enough money to take care of the things that they need. You know, everybody wants to just live a cool and peaceful life. And if we can learn how to mind our own business, all right, focus on ourselves, work on ourselves, and then help each other, then we will be able to come together and do some very powerful things on this planet. But as long as we're fighting over who's more powerful, who has this thing, who has that, and you know, then we never get an opportunity to do what we need to do. Hey, cousin, I see you joining spiritual alignment class. Okay, yeah, sidebar. Join spiritual alignment class, okay? If you're ready to move forward, if you need assistance, join us, join the family in spiritual alignment class, okay? So, the message, all right? We are one. We're all going to come together and work together as one. And TikTok is the most beautiful, beautiful platform, okay? I don't care what nobody say, hands down, this is the one. I don't care how it started off, dancing and all this. I don't care. Okay. I remember my kids used to be on, not kids, but my children, they used to be on TikTok, which was Musically years and years ago. All right. So I used to watch my children on Musically doing dances and all that stuff years ago. And it actually transformed into what it is now. And I'm telling you, this platform is so powerful because it's so organic. It is so real. And you can connect to people from all over the world, wherever you are. It doesn't matter. If you have a phone in your hand, you can literally pick up your phone and go live and create a community of support for yourself with TikTok. That's what you can do. Now, if you have a business, of course, you know, people are selling things and all that, but it's bigger than just selling things. You actually get the opportunity to connect to people. Like, I'm connecting to people all over the world in a way that I never did on YouTube. And I had millions of people to watch me on YouTube and 100,000 subscribers and all of that, got the plaque, all that. But I never got the opportunity to connect to people in the way that I connect to people here on TikTok. It's very different, okay? Yes, it's been a while, cousin. I know. It's been a long time, but I'm here. I am definitely here, okay? And I'm here to deliver the message, all right? So, collectively, we're learning to come together. Last week when I delivered the message, Spirit was letting you all know that it's time to release the things that do not serve you. Now, you'll have to excuse my mood because I normally rest on Sunday. I normally don't get up and I normally am not speaking and talking much. So I'm here and I told you all that I'm learning to just do what I'm guided to do. Even when I feel like, I want to relax or whatever the case may be, I get up and I do what I need to do anyway. And the same thing goes for you too. In your life, you may feel like, you need to do certain things and you may push them off. Let's not do that anymore. Okay, let's not do that because there are things that we're being guided to do because it's time to get a lot of these things done. Things are changing very, very fast. You say, and this is why they want to shut it down. Yeah, they do. They want to shut TikTok down, but they won't. It's not going to happen. Excuse me. There's no way that they can shut down TikTok. TikTok is very lucrative for a lot of people. They'll just find a way for them to benefit and then we'll keep going, okay? But there are over, I want to say like 50 million users every day on TikTok. And I think they said like something like 1 billion users every month. So they're not gonna get rid of TikTok. And I have so many people on here that I just love. Like, come on now. No, they're not gonna do that. Elected, chosen are two totally different perspectives. That is true. It is very true. Okay, that's why I say I'm talking to the elect. I'm not talking to the chosen, because everybody feels like they're chosen, every single person. But if you are the elect, like you were born and created to come here at this time to do something very powerful, you know that I'm talking to you. You know that I'm talking to you. And you also know that your lifestyle has to match what it is that you are being called to do. It's very different. You can't go out into the world and do what everybody else is doing. You can try to do that, but your time is up. All right? We had our time. Like, literally, Spirit will give you the opportunity to go out there and live your life and have your fun and party and do all that. You'll get your time. All right? Spirit is very gracious, and Spirit understands that we're in this human body. So you'll get your time. I told you, I smoked and drank, and I done had all the fun that I can have. But when it was time for me to start to get my life in order, it was time. And I had to either get in line or I would have got dismissed. If I did not follow the guidance of Spirit when I was called to do certain things, I would not be here. I would not be here. You say I can't fight it even if I want to. You can't. You can't. When Spirit calls you, all right, you know how they say you answer the call? Listen, you ain't got no choice. It's more like a speakerphone, all right? It's on. You ain't got no opportunity to pick it up. It's on. If Spirit is calling you and you hear it, it's so loud. And everything just convicts you. Things that you used to just do before, it's just like you can't even do it no more. You cannot even do the things that you used to do and just live life like normal like everybody else. You just don't feel it. You don't feel it. And you wake up every day feeling like there's something better. You know, I need to get better. I need to do better. I gotta have, you know, you just start having this desire just to be better. Whereas before, when you were in darkness, you didn't have that. You were disconnected spiritually, which most people are. And we have to remember that. Most people in the world, they are disconnected from Spirit. They don't have that conviction. So they can walk around looking however, dressing however, eating however, smoking whatever, doing whatever, talking however, because they don't have that, okay? They are running and controlling their own life. But when Spirit is guiding you, then you don't have that opportunity to do what they're doing. So you are being called to separate. And that's really what the message is about. You said info on the 144,000. Those are the elect. And from what I've been told from Spirit, that is one person from every family. However it is, okay? However it is. But there's one person, and you'll know I'm telling you the truth, because you're going to be the one in your family that is different from everybody else. You've always been different. You will always be different. You will not fit in with them. You can try to fit in with them, but the only thing that they will do is either try to bring you down, or you will have to, change who you are to be around them, because those are your blood relatives. But actually what you came here to do is to cleanse your bloodline. You're going to be set apart from them because you're actually the one chosen in your family to change your family. Okay? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Alignment. Yes. Okay? And Spirit will separate you. You will feel like it's wrong. You may feel like in the beginning of your life, like, everybody is just picking on you, or you can't fit in anywhere you go, and you will start to feel like that, but you're not supposed to fit in. That's the reason why you don't. And the sooner you accept that, then you can let go of the hurt. But we hold on to the hurt because we feel like, well, it should be the same way for me as it is for everybody else. And I'm here to let you know, it's not. It's not. It will never be. It will never be. You will not be able to have these best friends and y'all besties like this forever. No. You will always have people going in and out of your life. It will always be that way. It will always be. But if you don't accept it, what you'll do is sabotage yourself. You'll hurt yourself. You'll start to feel depressed. You'll start to feel sad. You'll start to overeat, drink, overwork. You'll do everything to distract yourself because of the pressure, because it is a lot of pressure. But the reason why you're under so much pressure is because of what you came here to do. You have to develop. And the only way you develop is through these adversities. And it's a lot stronger for you. And so you may feel like it's wrong because everybody else can just get away with doing what they want to do, but you still have to walk in love. You can be mistreated, but you still have to treat others well. And you're like, but why me? Why do I have to do that? I'm here to let you know, because that's what you were created to do. You cannot go against the way you were created. You just can't. You say, I literally had the urge to cut everybody off. I just wanted, yeah. Listen, when you get that feeling to cut everybody off, it's time. It's time. That's spirit. Because you're being guided to be by yourself. It is what it is. And people don't understand that. People may not understand that, especially if you come from a close family like me. I come from a close family. We grew up very close. So to have family, they don't understand why you always want to be by yourself. Can't we just be a part of what you're doing? Can't we just be a part of your life? And as much as I want my family to be there in my life, I understand that, what I do and who I am is greater than me and what I want. It's greater than me. And it has to be greater than you. What you're here to do, it has to be greater than you. But if it's only about you, then you'll be hurting because you'll never get your way. And so you'll feel like, you'll feel sad. But when you stop making it about you, then you're just like, okay, well, I just can always focus on what I'm here to do. And you'll always be able to bounce back from anything because you're just doing what you were created to do. Yeah, you said, Lord, this is a confirmation. Yeah. You see, Spirit's going to always come through with the message. Spirit's going to come through, And I'm feeling a little fumbly, but we're going to get through it. We're going to get through the message now. It just feels like, okay, so I'm hearing that, okay, the pressure that you feel in life, it will be removed, okay? You won't always feel this heavy pressure, and you won't always feel the way that you feel right now, because it's like you get up every day, you do everything that you're guided to do, but you just don't feel good inside. Not like, feeling good like like in an intimate way like that, but it's just like, that you should feel better. That you should feel more. It's more like fulfilling. You will feel fulfilled in life. You may not feel fulfilled right now because you're in between this past person of who you were and this new person of who you are becoming. And it's like that caterpillar that's about to come out and become this butterfly. So you go from crawling on the ground as a caterpillar or being on this low frequency here to this higher frequency, but there's a phase here. So you're in between that phase, and you can feel like, I'm so much better. I should be doing better, but I'm not. I should be here, but I'm not. It's because your soul knows. You're getting these messages from your soul. Your soul is your GPS, remember. So your soul knows which direction you should go, always. It knows your past life. It knows your present life. It knows your future. It knows everything. So you're getting these messages from your soul because you've opened up to receive messages from Spirit. You're opening yourself up. Before you open yourself up to receive this guidance, then you walk around like everybody else, just as a body. You just exist. And you're just going through life. You're just going through the motions. But when you open yourself up and you start to meditate and start to do healing work and you start to do all these things, it sounds like beautiful things to do, okay? But what I'm going to tell you, when you do that, you're now opening up your body, your physical body, to the spirit realm. And now you start to become multi-dimensional. Okay, so you not only use the senses from the physical body, now you start to open up yourself to receiving these messages and synchronicities and all this stuff. And so now you have to learn how to have this body, this physical body, that's actually getting messages from the spirit realm, your soul, your guides, and getting all these messages and all these things that are coming towards you, because you're saying you're ready for that. Okay, now keep in mind, we're created to be this way. All right. We're created to have this connection to the spirit realm. But there is a process that must take place. So you're receiving all of these messages and all of this guidance, and you know that you're in your physical body, but you also know that you're much better, or you should be going fast, or you should be somewhere else. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. Hey, cousin. You're definitely going to get there, but it takes time. It's like driving to the store. Okay, you get in your car and you're going to drive to the store. You're going to get to the store, but it takes time. It may take you 15 minutes. It may take you 20 minutes. It may take you an hour, depending on where the store is. It's going to take some time. So don't look out the window and look at the other cars or look at everybody else and say, okay, well, I should be where they are, or I should be doing what they're doing, and judge where you are now based off of other people and what you see on social media or what you see other people doing. Let me tell you, we all have our own race, our own speed, our own timing. So you're exactly where you're supposed to be always. Even if you feel like, CAN, I am on Section 8, I'm on food stamps, I ain't got no money, my life's about to get cut off. Listen, you're in that phase now, but you won't always be there. You won't. You will have what you need. And things can change very quickly. Even if you're doing well financially, you can say, I'm doing well financially, but I still feel like, what am I here to do? I feel lost. I feel confused. I don't know what's going on in my life. I got these different things going on. Because people who have money, they still have challenges. You're going to get where you need to be. But remember that life is a journey. Life is a journey. You're on a journey. So enjoy the ride, enjoy and be present. And that's why it's so important for us to take time away from work so that we can learn how to just be present and gratitude for where we are right now. Thank you very much. Yes, made my day. You're very welcome. Hey, cousin, you're very welcome. Okay. There's no wrong in this life. There's no bad. You need every single experience. You have to feel. You have to feel what it's like not to have so that you can know what it's like to have. You have to know what it's like to be hurt so that you will know, I don't want to be hurt. Okay? You have to know what it's like to get your heart broken so that you can see, like, this is not what I want for myself. This is how we learn. It's just how we learn. Now, it doesn't always have to be this way, but collectively, okay, this is what we decided that we wanted. This is not what God wanted for us. So we don't have to say that, God is putting us through these things. God is not putting us through these things. This is what we wanted. Humanity has always said that we wanted to do things our way. So we have been allowed to do things however we want to. And it causes us a bunch of stress and chaos and all this conflict and stuff in our life. And then we surrender to spirit. We go back to the creator and we say, look, we don't want to deal with the pressure anymore. Help me. And then you get help. And then your life changes. And it's not that the problems go away. It's that you learn how to navigate through life better. Spirit will guide you from within. That happens within. Hey, cousin. Hey, come in here. You said you've been off for a year. God has provided, but I'm feeling like a burden. I'm tempted to go to work. I know, right? Because when you're in that phase, you're like, I could really go back to work. I could go back to work and make some money. But if you know the Spirit is guiding you not to go back to work, listen, we're being called out of a system that's about to crash anyway. It's about to go down anyway. So people who have jobs and they're not following that voice of spirit that is guiding them away from that, then they're going to be in a position to where they're going to be caught off guard. That already happened once, and it's going to happen again. It's going to happen on a greater scale because that was just a test run. It's not over, and we all know that. So if you would rather go back to work, then really what you're doing is you're just saying, well, I'd rather figure it out on my own. And I just told you that's what we always do. Even if you have a business, you could have a business that's making you a lot of money, or you're doing this thing to make money, but that may not be what Spirit wants you to do. You can keep doing that thing. You can keep doing it, keep making all the money. You can go as high up as you want to go. But you won't get to your power unless you connect to Spirit. Yeah. Yeah. The system get ready to go down. You say, I feel you, for real. It's get ready to go down. And so that's why I feel like I'm being guided to come here. And to, of course, as a guide, I'm going to help you and comfort you and everything through your situation. But also to let you know that where you are is where you need to be. It's where you need to be. And don't move too fast. And Spirit could be guiding you to do something other than go to work. So you can get an idea. You could be guided to create something, start something new, build something for yourself. We all need to know how to build our own, to have our own, to make money from our own hands and talents. Okay? We need to be taking up space. We need to have our own properties and things like that for ourselves. There's nothing wrong with helping somebody else. We help other people. And there's a certain period of time when we do that. Go to work, you help somebody else. That's their dream, their vision, their purpose. But then there's a time when, okay, you've done that. Now it's time for you to start creating something. Now it's time for you to start building something and getting something together. And then people will come in and help you. But if you're always going out and trying to help other people and be a part of other people's thing, then you don't get to your purpose. And there are millions and millions of people that leave this planet and they don't fulfill their purpose because they're too busy trying to help somebody else with their purpose. There's a time for that. And just like there's a time for people to come and help you, but those people won't stay with you forever. They're going to come and help you. And then they'll move on, and then there'll be more people to come on. That's just how it goes. People who work on jobs, they don't stay there forever. And trust me, those positions still get filled. Okay? So, you work on your job for as long as you need to. And trust me, I worked for years, many years. I told y'all. I worked for many years. And if I had to go to work, I would. And there are times when I feel like, okay, if I went back to work, because I have a degree, I have a career, and I have more than one. So I could really go back and just start making money if I wanted to do that. But I know that what I'm being called to do is greater than that. And we're also learning how to survive away from the world system of money. That money system is going to fall. And we all know it. It's going to fall. And there are people who are already learning how to live off of just enough. People who have so much money, they have so much. They have so much, too much, especially here in America. Way too much. And when that system falls, then what will they do? Will they know how to survive off of just enough? See, people who have already been disconnected from that system, you already know how to do that. And you also know that whenever you need something, you're going to get what you need. And that's what Spirit promises us, right? Our Creator, God the All, promised that we would have everything that we need. And we do. We do. Now, we may want it all. We may want all the eggs in the basket. But do we need that? No. Not just if it's just going to benefit us. No. And most people just want more because they want to give themselves more or give more to their family. And it's just about them. But the ones who actually will have the most in this new earth are people who are called to do great things. Because they're going to take what they have and they're going to give more opportunity. They're going to give more to other people. They don't have the heart just to get for themselves. because they weren't created like that. People in this world system, they have so much money that they just throw it on the ground. They're like, oh, I don't care about that. Because they've been blessed by the God of this world. And that God says it's all about you. Get as much as you want. You want a bigger house? You want 15 houses? Yeah. You want 20 cars? And they get so much. But it's not about that. You having all of this money and access and all these things, it does no good if it's just for you and the people that you love. Even the Bible says something like, anybody can love the people that love them and take care of their family. Anybody does that. Doesn't make you a special person. But the elect, they are not just doing what they do for themselves. They don't just have money and it's just for them. And they're not just giving other people jobs. They are actually changing the world with what they get. So if you don't have a lot, you don't really need a lot. Yeah, you said, but deep inside, they ain't really happy. They're not really happy. And that's why, because they have too much. See, the Spirit of all, the Most High, will discipline you and take away from you. That's what people don't talk about. Spirit will take away from you. You'll get it back, but you'll get what you need. And when you get it back, you'll know what to do with it. Okay? But from what I know from experiencing God, the Most High, for myself, I know that Spirit says develop. That's the most important thing for us. Develop yourself. Get yourself in alignment with Spirit. That's what's most important, because remember, we're here to evolve as souls and to grow. So if we're not doing the work to heal and to grow and to evolve, then we don't need more money, because you're going to get more money, you're going to get more access, you're going to get more things, and you're still not happy and whole and healed and complete. So the more money you get, then all of that is going on in your brain, all of that's just going to be amplified, and you're just going to be doing a whole lot of mess in the world. And that's what we have now. A whole lot of mess. A lot of it. But when you're healed and you're connected to Spirit, then Spirit will guide you. And it's not even like you pray, like you go from praying for what you want and you just become one with all that is. It's like Spirit is, I am. Spirit is, I am. It's like that. And it's like you're in this flow with the source, and you don't even have to ask for what you need, because whatever you need, you're going to get it, because Spirit is, so you are. And Spirit knows that you exist, so you're going to have what you need. It's just like that. You said, are you the cousin lady? I am your cousin. Yes, okay. I am. But, you get into this flow. And when you're in the flow with Spirit like that, then it's like, you don't have to pray for what you need. You don't. And it's really repetitive. Like, to the Most High, the Creator, you're all. Listen, it's like my child coming to me, right? My child is getting ready to start school. My child comes to me and said, Mama, I need some clothes. Please, can you buy me some clothes? Please, I need a backpack. I just need some new shoes. I'm about to start school, and it's so close to time. Can you please just buy me some clothes and shoes and some pencils and backpacks and stuff? And I'm thinking to myself, like, I do not need you to tell me to buy you clothes and shoes and backpacks and books and all of that. I know what you need. I know when you go to school. I know when school starts. I register you. I enrolled you. I got the list, and I know what you need. And you never will miss anything. You're going to have it all. But this is what we do, okay? Now, I'm saying children because in the grand scheme of the universe, humans are babies. We are babies, and we act like a bunch of bratty children. But this is what we do. If we don't get those school supplies and all those things that we ask for, then we'll go out and say, well, I'll just go out there and get my own backpack. Since Mama hasn't bought my backpack yet, and I don't see my brand new shoes, it's getting really close to time. So I need to go out there and just get this stuff for myself, because I need to make sure I have all my stuff. That's what we do. And it's like, okay, well, you can go ahead and get it. Go ahead. but I already have it. I already had everything for you. That is how it is. Spirit already knows what we need. It's already provided. We just have to be patient and be in position and follow the guidance. But this is the thing. When we're spiritually disconnected, meaning that we do whatever we want to do, which means that all of the things that we were taught about when we were younger, that foundation, whatever your foundation is when it comes to religious upbringing or whatever it is that you were taught, we all know what the Most High expects from us. We all know, because on a soul level, we just know. We know right from wrong. Nobody has to teach you that. We just know. But we get older and we just start doing whatever we want to do. We start dating. We start having sex. We start, just whatever we want to do. And then we want God to bless it. We pray and we say, Lord, bless. No. No. And not only is spirit disconnected from you, but you're in the dark and you have no idea where you're going. And you won't know where you're going until you decide to start doing the things that you know you're guided to do. What are you being guided to do? Spirit will always tell you what you are in need to do, what you need to do. Spirit will always tell you. So you know. If I ask you right now, what's something that you know you need to do? You would know. If I ask you right now, what's something that you need to stop doing? You will know. You will know. You cannot say you don't know. Because Spirit guides us from within. You don't need a book to teach you these things. This is just what it is. Okay? Now, whenever you decide to start doing those things, then you get closer and closer to Spirit. It's what they talk about, drawing near to Spirit, because now you are getting closer to Spirit. And when you were in darkness, now things are starting to become clear. Now all the frustration goes away. Now all of the confusion and all that, it goes away. And now you're getting guidance on how to eat and how to live and you can hear it clearly, very clearly. But we want to do what we want to do and then pray that God will help us. God is not going to help you. It just doesn't work like that. Okay? And I know that a lot of people just, chuck the Bible out when we found out all these, stories were made up in there. But there's some truth in there. And it doesn't matter if you read the Bible or what religious text that you read or you grew up on. Read it and get the truth that you need, because Spirit can speak to you. Get the information that you need, because you need to know what you don't know. And sometimes you may need to go to a book to get that. If you can't get the messages from within, then get a book, okay? Start to read self-development books, okay? Spiritual development books and things like that. Put yourself in an environment. You don't have to go to church if you don't want to go to church. But put yourself around people, spiritual people, who are living a life of discipline, because then you will start to live like that. You will start to see how they live, and you will be like, well, I can stand to do a little bit better. Seriously. If you've ever been around people who just, eat vegetables and fruit all the time, and you don't eat like that, then you'll start to feel like, well, when's the last time I had some vegetables? You'll start to feel like that. But if you're around people, they cutting up and acting a fool, then guess what you're going to do? You're going to do the same thing. You're going to feel like it's normal, and it's not. It's not normal. And you're going to feel bad. You're going to feel terrible. You're going to feel terrible. And I'm here to let you know that you don't have to stay like that. Thank you, cousin. Thank you for the chiles. You don't have to be like that. Okay? So, when it comes to personal development, the message is to surround yourself with people that are like you, okay? Or that are, they're making progress internally. I'm not just talking about financially. I'm talking about people who actually are evolving and changing and living a better, wholesome life. If you don't have people like that in your life right now, it's okay. Pray. Ask for these people to come. They will come, but you have to be in alignment with them. Yes, inner growth and elevating. That is the focus right now when it comes to personal development. If you know that you got people in your life, they're living a certain type of way, their energy is contagious, and you're going to catch it every time. Every time. You're going to be feeling like you want to get up and do stuff. You don't know why you can't. You're going to be feeling like you don't know why you're getting these thoughts coming from all over the place. You don't know where your head's going, all that. It's the people you're connecting to. I told you that on the last video. You said I connect with spirit more in my solitude. Yes. That's the only way to do it. That's the only way. That's why Joshua, he would go into the mountains. He would separate himself from the disciples. You have to do that. And you have to be okay with that. And people may not understand it, but spirit, the voice of spirit is so quiet that if you're talking, you will miss it. You'll miss it every time. Every time. So that's why people think that you have to be meditating, but you really don't. You just need to be quiet. Yeah, energy transfer is very real. It is very real. You can pick up the energy from somebody just sitting next to them. You just sit next to them, you can pick up the energy. Somebody comes in the room, they got attitude. Now all of a sudden you got attitude. You know, that is very real. And if you want to keep these people around you, you can do that. But you just have to know that you can't move forward with these heavy weights attached to you. And in the spirit realm, there's a whole lot more going on behind the scenes. And I'm not going to share all of that, but I'm just going to let you know that, okay, you don't know what is connected to people. You don't know what people are connected to. You don't know. Okay? And you can give them whatever title you want to give them, but I'm here to let you know, if they're draining you or you feel some type of way, you got to pay attention to how you feel. You say you've been in solitude for a while now. It has helped me get deeper in my spirituality. Yes. That's the only way. I took 3 years off from work. And when cousin said that she's tempted to go back to work because, you know, she knows that she can go back to work and make money and do things for herself, I have been there. I have been there because I know if I go back to work, then I can get whatever I want. But when you don't have everything you want, you're learning. You're developing. And that's the point. That's the point. As an empath, it is hard. Yeah, and you have to isolate. Yes, you do. It's very important. Even when you get into a relationship, we know that these divine partnerships are coming. We already know you're going to be in a divine partnership. You're developing yourself. You're doing the work. You're going to be with somebody that's going to be your equal, because it's greater for two people to come together and do something than one person. That's how it is. All right. It's what it is. And I know that a lot of people think that the twin flame thing is not real. It's very real. But twin flames only come together to do one thing, and one thing only. All right. And that is to raise the vibration of the planet. That is to raise the vibration of everybody that is connected to them. But you can't raise the vibration of the planet if you have a difficult time raising your own vibration. You don't know how to self-regulate yourself. You have to do the work on yourself. You are your first client. You are your first patient. Whatever it is that you're called to do, you're going to be doing it on yourself first. And then you go out there and you help other people. But what people are doing is they want to go out and help other people, but they're not okay. You can't do that, and spirit ain't going to let you slide. You might be able to get away with that in the world because you can put on the look of being somebody that's healed. But spirit is going to pull your card, because if you haven't done the work, then you're not going to be elevated and set on high. You know how the Bible talks about God or the Most High putting you on high? Only spirit can put you up high and keep you there. You can climb your little butt up there to the top if you want to, but if you haven't done the work, you'll fall down. And that's what you're seeing now. When I told you to pray for your spiritual leaders, pray for them, because a lot of them need prayer. Because right now, as leaders, we are all being put through the fire, which means that if we're doing one thing in the public and something different behind closed doors, it's coming out. It's going to come out, because I told you the elect are here. They are here, and there will be no confusion about who the elect is, Because there are people who can perpetrate the fraud. They can sound good. They can look good. It all sounds good. It looks good. But when spirit pulls you down from that high place, baby, you'll crash down so fast that there will be no way for you to get back up. That's what's happening. And we're seeing it happen globally in every industry, not just in the spiritual realm. These pastors are stepping down. You see it with these companies. They're stepping down. You see it all over. You see these people stepping down because guess who's about to step in their place? Those who have been qualified. Those who have been initiated by the Spirit. It's our time. And I'm here to let you know, get in position. Get in position if you want. All right? Because I'm a spirit guide. I have to remember that. I can't tell you what to do. If you want to live this your best life and, have these great things and do what you came here to do, you got to get in position. And you got to leave things behind. You got to be willing to detach. The lesson is always to detach in this life. We've been taught that it's all about getting more and having more and being married and having family and living peaceful. No, fluff enough. It's all fluff. You say, yeah, the last will go first. That's what's happening. And when Spirit puts you in that position, guess what? You will know what to do with the money. You will know what to do. You are having this inner guidance. You have been initiated. You have spent so much time with Spirit that you know. You have a certain integrity that you do the right thing just because it's right. Not because it's for you or for anybody else. Because it's just the right thing to do. You give to other people just because you have it to give. And you're not giving because you want to feel good. You're doing it because that's what you are here to do. Yes, thank you. Thank y'all. Yeah, no expectations. Because we have everything, right? You already know what it's like to just live off of what you have. You already know. You know the Spirit's going to provide for you. Spirit will take you through certain initiations where you'll come this close to not getting what you need. And boom, you'll get it right there. And you'll know that it's Spirit. You will have no other, you'll have no other thought of it being from anywhere else. You didn't manifest it. You're not giving it the praise and honor to these people in this world. You know that it's Spirit moving. You know. You just have this inner knowing. You just know. And you're connected to the source in that way. So get in position. That's the message, okay? If you're ready to move forward, then there are things that you have to detach from. I'm talking about clearing your roads. People talk about clearing your roads. The way that you clear your roads it's by doing the work. Listen to Spirit when Spirit's saying, hey, get that person out of your life. Stop doing that. You're doing something that you need to stop doing. Stop it. And Spirit will tell you. You'll get the guidance from your soul to stop doing things or to start doing certain things. If you know you need to eat more greens, you got the memo. Spirit already told you. When's the last time you had some green vegetables? What do they do to your body? How do they help you? Are you doing that? Are you eating what you need to eat? Because your body has to be in a certain frequency. So if you're being guided to stop eating meat, then it's not just because, it's bad. Well, of course, morally we know that it's wrong to eat an animal. Of course, we all know that. But when you're in darkness and you're disconnected, you don't see anything wrong with it. You're just like, well, I want what I want and I get what I get. Because you don't have that connection to Spirit. So you don't care. And people even say, I don't even want to think about what this animal has been through. I don't care what this animal has been through. I'm hungry. And people who live like that, when this world opens up, all right, and they don't have access to all of the things that they want, those are going to be the ones, those walkers. Okay, those are going to be the walkers, those zombies. It's real. So Spirit is slowly telling you, stop eating the meat. All right? Change it up. There's a reason why. Because when you go into the grocery store and there's no food in there, then it's like you already know what it's like to fast for 3 days. You know what it's like just to eat raw food and be fine and be satisfied. You're already there. So spirit is gentle, but it's always guiding us with a choice. Okay, you have a choice to make. You always have a choice. You don't have to choose to listen. You can keep saying, I want to do this because this is what I want. I can't stop doing that. And you have the free will to do that. But spirit is putting people over here in position and putting people over here who don't listen. Okay, bars. People are being put in position that listen, and people who are not listening being put over here. And it doesn't matter if you have unalive somebody or you're just not listening because you know it's the right thing to do and you just won't do it. It doesn't matter, because when it comes to spirit, either way, you're not listening. So everybody goes over there. It's what it is. And there's a narrow road that only a few people are going to go down, because only a few people were created to do it. You say, I've gotten so many messages about eating meat. Yes, thank you, sister. You're welcome. It's all spirit. Thanks, spirit. Thanks, spirit, while spirit is here. Ooh. That just made me emotional, because we won't always have it. We won't always have this guidance. And that's what I have to tell you. Okay? We get the guidance, we get the messages from spirit now, but we all know that there comes a point in time in any religious text that you read or whatever you read, we all know that there comes a time when spirit will be removed from the planet. And that's going to happen. And those who are sealed will be sealed, and those who are not, they will not be. And that's why we have to learn how to let go of people now, because when that happens, you have to be able to detach your feelings from what is happening, and you have to understand on a higher level why this is happening. Because spirit has been here for millions and millions of years, helping and guiding humanity, and humanity is just very stiff-necked, okay? We just do what we want. And we've always done that. This world is perfect. But it's humanity that's here that is causing the issue. And so this has to be corrected. And it's going to be corrected. And there's no respect of person. It's just either you're doing it or you're not. So, you know how Yahshua said it'd be better that I leave, that the spirit will be with you everywhere you go. So the spirit is with us now. We have the opportunity to connect. But there's coming a time when we won't have that. So I heard like tribulation. And then I hear isolation. Because a lot of people are being guided to isolate now so that you can learn what it's like to be with spirit. So you can hear and you'll know what that voice sounds like. Because whenever you're guided to do something, you're going to be able to go within. You're going to be able to go by yourself, and you're going to be able to get that information because you're already sealed and you have that connection. But there are those who won't be. Oh, spirit, it just makes me so emotional, cousin. I don't like this. You see, I just heard that this morning. I started to cry. Yeah. That's what it makes me feel like right now. Like I just want to cry. Thank you, cousin. You said bless you, cousin. Bless you, cousin. I don't think the world knows what's about to happen, but it's about to happen. Something about this election I keep hearing. It's like the election, the things that are going on with the election is just like a show, because whatever is being done, it's already done. It's already done. They already did it. Like, our government has already done what it was going to do. And they allowed something to happen to us. It's just a certain amount of time before it happens. They already did it. So people are trying to go back and forth and vote for this one or that one. But it doesn't matter which one you vote for, because it's already done. And there's I'm hearing no hope. So it's almost like whatever they did, and I told y'all about this years ago when they made some agreement. It's almost, okay, listen. It's like, you know how you have a company, right? And you sell the company, but you don't tell the people that work there? That's what happened. That is what happened. That's what happened. So America, we know that America is a corporation. They sold the company. The new owners are already in place. They just didn't tell people. So then everybody is talking about this election and voting and things like that. It doesn't matter who you vote for. It doesn't matter. You can vote for whoever you want to vote for. The corporation has already been sold. There's a new sheriff in town. Thank you, Spirit. I told you I didn't know what I came on here for, but I'm here. So with this new owners, foreigners, they're not even Americans. So you can vote for Trump or you can vote for Biden, but the owners are not even American at all. They're outside. We're in debt. And when we go back to the reference of selling your company, it's like a company that has a debt that they could not pay. So since you can't pay your debt, then we take your company. And everything that your company owns. So America, okay, so here's the thing. It's not going to be all bad. It's not going to be all bad, because I feel like the new owners or the new people who have power over America, this is behind the scene, of course, they actually feel like they know how to make America better. They know how to make us better here. And that our government doesn't know what's best for us. So they will use a lot of technology. They will use a lot of building new infrastructure. You'll see a lot of new infrastructure going up. You're going to see a lot of new advancement, things like that. Because America is very rich. It's just the people that are in position are not using what we have in order to make things better for us. So it's not a bad thing. But I'll tell you what is going to be a bad thing. A lot of people who work on jobs. If you work on a job, then it will be like how it is in other countries and cultures, where they get paid just enough, this much, because in reality our creation is not to work on a job. We're not created to just stay on a job. Remember I was telling you that we're not just created to just stay on a job. So if you feel like your livelihood is dependent on somebody else, then you'll be at the mercy of the system. But if you're being guided to start to create a new business or start to do something new, or you're being guided, like Spirit is preparing you to do something, or create something, and you're actually adding to making the world better, it's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for your family. It's going to be good for generations, like literally. And the new system will actually reward you for that. It's almost like what America kind of does now, but it'll be much better. It'll be much better because the new owners, they actually want you to be successful, because they know that when you're successful, your business is successful, whatever you're doing is successful, it makes it better for everybody. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that there is a new sheriff coming and there are things that are going to be destroyed. But this is the thing. This is where the problem is coming in. Thank you, Spirit. Hold on, cousin. This is where an issue getting ready to come in. Because it's like, America, you sold the company. Go away. They don't want to go away. They don't want to go away. Okay? So that's where there's going to be an issue. Because the way that our government is, they just are very nasty and hateful. And they want their way. They don't want to look like they lost. But you did. You did. You're not doing a good job. You never done a good job, and it's time for you to get out the way. But you know how I'm hearing like Babylon falling. It's already done. It's already over. It's already over. It's already over. Get ready. Just put on your seatbelt. And no matter what happens, just know that, it was already destined to happen anyway. It was already destined to happen. And it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. As long as you're staying focused, and as long as you are connected spiritually, and as long as you're doing what you know that you're being guided to do, you're good. But if you're still depending on this world system to support you, you're being guided away from that. Okay? If you're being guided to work on yourself and heal yourself, I see you, water bottle. If you're being guided to do that work, it's time. Because it's not going to be funny when things start going up. It ain't going to be no joke. It won't be funny. And there'll be nowhere you can turn. And your children and everybody that's connected to you, they're dependent on you. If you're watching me, you're the one. You're the one. I'm here to let you know. If you didn't know, you are the one. But you're not going to save anybody, but you are going to be in a position to help. You will be. If you follow the guidance of Spirit, you will be. But if you don't, you're going to be like everybody else. And there are millions of people right now who have jobs and work on jobs. They are being guided to. They are being guided. Trust me. They know. They know. And people are starting to feel every day more and more like, oh, I just can't stand working here anymore. There's a reason why. So start creating your plan. Plan your escape. And do what it is that you're being guided to do, because the guidance comes from within. You may not know how things are going to work out, but you do what you know you're being guided to do, because then Spirit can move. But if you don't move, then Spirit can't move. Then you're stuck in the place where you are. See what I'm saying? So, do what it is that you know you're being guided to do. You know what it is. Don't question yourself. You were born with instinct. For men, it's instinct, okay, survival. And for women, it's intuition. You have that intuition, so you know. Just follow it. And you can't go wrong. Pray about it, ask Spirit for guidance, and then you make a move. Yeah, if you feel like you're guided to go to school, then go to school, because you probably need some more training. Do it while you can. Okay? So that was the message, and we went off on a tangent. Let me see, what time is it? Oh, it's time for me to get off. Okay, cousin, because I was only supposed to come on here for an hour. But that's the message, okay? So the next Sunday session, we'll talk about career and finance, which I think we pretty much went over that too. career and finance, personal development, and relationships. I think we went over them all, okay? We really did. Thank you, Spirit. We did. And, you know, when it comes to relationships and divine partnerships, they're so important right now because people need hope. People need hope. And divine partnerships give people hope. It gives people hope. You're welcome, cousin. You said needed this message. Yep. You're not tripping. You're not tripping. You feel the shift. You know the shift is happening. Don't be scared. You do not have to be afraid. I am not afraid a bit. Whatever happens in this world, I already know what's going to happen. If you know what's going to happen, you just prepare, and whatever needs to go up, it goes up, and whatever needs to go down, it goes down. Because we're all going to leave here anyway. But the thing is, will you do what you came here to do at this time? This is a very important time to be alive. It's very important. This is not just, you know, the backstage, sitting backstage waiting for things to unfold. No, it's happening right now. In your life, what you came here to do, you have a major role. Excuse me, you have a major role. You say, yes, thank you. You're welcome. You say you definitely can feel the shift. Yes, we all feel it. We can all feel it. You're not tripping. You're not tripping. Just take small steps every day. Take steps every day. But that mindset that I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to do anything, or I'm just going to, you know, keep connecting to these people and then they can help me. No. No. Do whatever you're being guided to do from within. Spirit is guiding you and preparing you. So do those things, okay? If you're being guided to create something, to start some business, don't let them tell you that you shouldn't start a business. You should. People will also say, oh, well, you don't need a building. Everything is online now. But if Spirit is guiding you to have a physical building, there's a reason why you need to have a physical building. So do that. And Spirit will provide the way for you to have that. You don't know what that's going to turn into. You don't know. All you need to do is lay the bricks. That's what you came here to do. Excuse me. I'm getting a little razzled. I said, excuse me, I get a little razzled. I don't want to get all in your face, cousin, but do what you came to do. You said, what's for me is for me. Yes. And what's not, yes. What's for you is for you. It doesn't matter what the world says. Like, everybody told me in the middle of the P thing or whatever in 2020, they were telling me not to move. So I moved from Kansas City, Missouri. I know from Kansas City. And I moved down here to Atlanta. And everybody, even my own mother, she was like, Candace, no, don't do it, Can. No. People are getting sick. People are going under. And you going to take the children down there? And I said, Mama, I need to move. I'm ready to go. And I knew in my heart and soul I needed to move. I just knew it. And my lifestyle became so unbearable in Kansas City that I was just like, baby, I started packing up boxes before I even had the place, okay? I came down to Atlanta so many times down here to find a place, meet with realtors, look for this, do that. Even came down here to close. It didn't close because this happened, that happened. But I just kept on going because I said, I know it's time for me to go. So I moved in the middle of all that, baby. I had my children put these masks on your face, all right? We're going to get in the truck. I drove my truck. My brother drove my U-Haul. And I threw everything in the trash. Everything. All the couches, beds, everything on the wall. I threw everything, all right? I came down here. I said, okay, I know what furniture store I'm going to go to. Because I already had everything online. Okay, preparing. You prepare. So I was already online shopping at a furniture store down here before I even moved down here. I had my little cart. You know, you do your little wish list and cart and everything. See, I take risks, but, you know, the Capricorn in me is very calculated, okay? So I was thinking about, okay, this is what I want to have here. This is what I want to have there. And I was doing all of this before it even started to happen. So when it was time to go and Spirit pulled the trigger, I was ready. I had already had a dumpster parked in front of my house up there in Missouri. Parked out. Listen, as soon as I got the okay, We threw everything in a dumpster. Take that dumpster away. We'll just start all over again. That's exactly what I did. You say you're a Virgo, you do the same thing. Yes. Okay. That's earth signs for you. Like, yeah, I'm going to take a risk, but let me think about this. Let me think this through. Okay. You got to see the back door from the front door, like they say in real estate. Okay. And that's how you have to be. Like, take your risk, but just plan your escape. Like, when I stopped working on a job, I told you I stopped working on a job, but I planned that a year before. Whatever you got to do. If you got to get those bills off you being guided to file bankruptcy and start all over again, just throw the bills in the trash and start over again. Clean up your credit, get your credit right, get yourself right, and do it moving. Whatever you got to do, Spirit will guide you. If you got to start getting those bills down, like when I told you I left the relationship I was in for 15 years, I didn't just wake up one day and say, okay, I'm done. No. I started thinking years ahead of time. Okay, I'm getting ready to leave him. He getting on my nerve. I got to get out of here. I heard Spirit telling me. So when I hear that voice of Spirit and you hear it too, then you start making plans. You start making a move. I started thinking like, how much is it going to cost me to pay all these bills on my own? Okay. Let me see. Okay. All right. So I need to get some of these bills down. Baby, I started knocking them bills down. We don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need that. I started getting rid of all those bills. So by the time it was over, it was like, I know I can handle this on my own. Bye. See you later. It's over. Okay. And it was mutual. Okay. It was mutual. I wasn't just like, bouncing out the door on them. But we grew up together. Okay. We were together since we was 19. We didn't break up till I was almost, 32 or 33 years old, something like that. We was together long enough. All right. And you just outgrow people. And that's what happened. So it was mutual. But one of us had to say, I'm done and never come back. That's the hard part. Because you know how it is when you're done with a person and then y'all keep coming back together. And you do that for another year. And then you do it for another year. And then you just keep doing that. And then it's like, no, I'm done and I'm not coming back. And I heard Spirit tell me in my head, all right, sounds like your voice, but it's Spirit. If he's not changing, then don't look back. There's somebody better for you. That was years ago when I heard that. But I still hold on to that to this day. Okay, to this day. I still hold on to what I heard because I know that Spirit told me there's somebody that you're going to help. As a woman, I'm a helper. There's somebody you're going to help. There's somebody better. But I had to go all these years of developing and working on myself. And I heard somebody say here recently that anytime you're in a relationship, like you choose a partner, it takes you 7 years to get out of it. Like for Spirit to karmically clear you from that relationship, it takes about 7 years. And it's almost been about that long for me. Working on myself, and all these things, everything that I've had to do, even stop working on the job and all that. I've done all of these different things. But I wouldn't have done that if I was still in a relationship. I wouldn't be doing this if I was still on a job. So there's so many things that you have to stop doing in order for Spirit to flow so you can get to where you need to go. It's not easy. You say you just did the same exact thing from VA to Florida. You heard, yes. You heard the move. You heard to move and you left everything. Spirit will tell you to leave it all. Because you're going to leave it all anyway. That's how I see life. Like, if I got to leave something, I'm going to leave it all anyway. When I'm in my grave one day, and I know my children don't like when I talk about this, but the fact is what it is. I'm going to be in my grave one day. I'm not going to be worried about nothing here. I'm not. And I won't have any attachments to come back. I'm done lifing here. Okay? I will have learned as much as I needed to learn. I have been through this life many a times, all right? I'm tired. I'll assist y'all from the other side. He said, you've been helping me for years. Thank you, cousin. You know I got you. I'm here. But after this lifetime, after this cycle, listen, I'll be on the other side. I told my children, plant a mango tree. All right. I'll be in Africa. That's where I'll take my last breath. I'll be in Africa. I won't be here. And plant me a mango tree. Go to the tree, holler at me. Go to the tree, holler at me. I'll meet y'all over there. But I won't be coming back here again. No. And the only way to do that is to let go of the attachments. You have to be light. Okay, your heart has to be light. You have to let it all go. But that's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's very difficult. Yeah, Earth is ghetto. Very much ghetto. Earth is ghetto, baby. And I have learned enough. But you know, they say this is Earth school. This is Earth school. So we're here to learn. And we're here to grow. And we're here to evolve and do all that. Okay, I get it. I get it. And I tell Spirit that too. When life gets rough and I'm getting a lot of lessons and challenges, I get it. Look, I have my hand on my head. I get it. But I'm ready to go. You said, yes, we have to detach. Yes, so we can ascend. Absolutely. We do. We do. We do. Family, friends, and all these things that we become accustomed to in this lifestyle and all that stuff. Man, let all that go. The faster and the sooner you can do that, the better. The better. Whatever people have done to you, all the hurt and heartache and pain and disappointment, bury it, let it go. Let it go. Because if not, you'll be back here again. You'll be back here again because it'll be holding you back. All of these oaths and, having all these commitments to these groups and allegiances and all that. Yeah, you'll be back. You'll be back. Baby, I burned all that stuff up. Even the birth certificate, baptism certificate. I don't pledge allegiance or oath to nothing on this planet. Nothing. I'm here today and I'll be gone tomorrow. Goodbye. Yes. But all in all, we have beautiful lessons in experience. Yes, we do. We do. Life is beautiful when you learn to detach. That's the only way you can enjoy life. You cannot enjoy life any other way. If you always need something and want something, all these things, you can't enjoy life. You can't. You won't. It's too much pressure. It's too much. Okay, cousins, I love y'all so much. I hope that message helped you. I do not want to put fear in anybody because I'm definitely not here to do that. But the truth has to be spoken, so that's what I'm here to do. Okay? Y'all know I'm here to help the collective to move forward. So we just need to be prepared. Be prepared for what is next. Oh, there's a little Lizzo out there. Yes, beautiful message. Thank you. You're welcome. You are very welcome. And I'll be back. I will be back. And whenever Spirit tells me to show up, I'll be here. I will be here because you're not alone. All right? As long as we got this platform, y'all can connect to me. I'll be right here and I'll let you know everything that I know that is happening. But everything that I know is from a spiritual perspective. So the world and the news and everything will say one thing and it will be totally different from what they say. And I just go by what I hear. I don't know what's going on in the news most of the time. I don't know. When I need to know, then I know. But if I don't need to know, then I'm not worried about it. Thank you, cousins. Have blessings. Keep going. I'm going. Look, we all got to keep going. Don't give up, okay? You got something very powerful to do here. Don't give up. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care how you feel. Keep going. Keep going. You're welcome, cousin. You are very welcome. Yep, you're welcome. Yep, thank you. Thank you. Said learn so much. Yes, yes. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. We're learning and we're growing. And that's the point. You know, we used to do a lot of readings and messages and stuff like that about relationships. We could talk about relationships, but all I'm going to tell you is that they're teaching you about yourself. They're teaching you and they're reflecting to you how you feel about yourself. And that's it in a nutshell. That's it. If they reject you, you reject yourself first. If they hurt you, you're hurting yourself in some way. So you figure out, how are you doing these things to yourself? You cut them, and you stop doing what you're doing to yourself, and then you move on. That's it. And then you get a new partner. And your partners will become better. Your friends, if they betray you, how are you betraying yourself? If they're disloyal to you, are you disloyal to yourself? I'm pretty sure. If you got to go run to them for support, are you supporting yourself? Do you believe in yourself? Why do you need to run to somebody else for support? You should be able to get what you need from yourself. So then we learn. That's how we learn. We go out there, we run out there, we try to get support from others. We don't get it, and then we have to go within. And that's the message. Yeah, you said beautiful and true messages. First time on your live. Hey, cousin. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. You said learn in the moment. You said enough is enough from 35 years of marriage. That's tough. That's tough. But you're a warrior. You're a warrior. And it's a warrior of love. That's what you are. That's who you are. The divine feminines, the women here, and men too. You're a warrior of love. You are. And you may feel like you want everything to be perfect and everybody just loves you and, you know, everybody just gets along, everything's fine. But that's not the reality. We have to learn how to love, but also have boundaries. We have to learn how to have discipline. We have to learn how to integrate that shadow aspect of who we are so it can protect us, so that we can pay attention to what is happening and we can cut things off as soon as possible. Because a lot of times women, we stay in these relationships for a long time when they were over the first 5 years, maybe first couple years. We could let it go a long time ago. But we stay and we stay and we stay and we stay and we stay till we just can't stay no more. And then after the relationship, we hold on to that bitterness because we're upset. When really all you have to do is just say, you know what? It's not his fault that he is the way that he is. That is who he has always been. I stayed. I wanted to stay. Why did I stay? When you figure that out and you start asking questions like that, then you'll start to heal. You'll start to recognize that you just wanted to be loved. You'll start to recognize that you stayed longer than you needed to. And you don't judge yourself. You just become aware that that's what you did. And then the next time you don't do that. Yeah. You said 12 years ago. Yeah. Hey, cousin. Yeah, it's me. It's me, cousin. You say it's his mama's fault. No, it's not nobody's fault because the relationship was going to be over anyway. It was going to be over anyway. There's nothing you could have done, his mama, him, nobody. It was already going to be over when it ended. There's nothing you could have done to made it to better. You couldn't have held on to it. It was going to be what it is. So, what did you learn? Because if you leave that relationship and you blame them or you blame somebody else, you're going to repeat that cycle again. You're going to attract that lesson back to you again. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to know that everything that happens in your life, you are responsible. You're responsible. You say you learn to love yourself. That's always the message. Always. Always to love yourself. And you are lovable. But we have to learn that. We actually have to learn that. But we learn that by having people treat us like trash. And then we recognize that, you know what? I do deserve love. I deserve better than this. And then you give yourself what you need. And then you evolve and you grow from there. But as long as you stay in a relationship with somebody that's hurting you and you're still trying to make it work, then there's no way you can love yourself at the same time. You can't do it. You can't do it. And then you feel like trash. You start feeling terrible. Because you know you need to move, but you're just not moving. You say you were settling for crumbs. Now I know I'm the cookie. Beat cookie. Beat chocolate. What'd you say? Beat chocolate cookie energy. I heard that. Too. Son for no crumbs. Bum. What? No, I'm just playing. That's my ghetto Slippy. You said, thank you. God gave you the strength to face forward. Yes, you will have the strength. You will. But after a long-term relationship, it drains you. It makes you feel just so terrible. You just feel like, oh, especially if you were like me. I had a lot of extra weight on me, and it was just hard. It was so hard to admit that I was like hurting myself by staying and trying to make it work for whatever reason, for the children, for him, and all those other things, and I was living in a place and living in a lifestyle that I didn't want to live in, but I didn't make a move fast enough. I didn't. I did not. And I had to learn. I definitely had to learn. Now, I will never do that again, but how would I have learned if I didn't go through that experience? I had to go through that. And it's the same thing for you too. Now you know what you want. Now you know what you want. And he's not wrong. That's his role. Remember, our soulmates are not just our loving partners that are just so sweet to us. Our soulmates are also those that hurt us and cause us great harm and chaos. Those are our soulmates. We're all souls that incarnate at the same time. And we cross each other's path and we teach each other. Soulmates are your teachers. People are your teachers. So learn from them. And not to judge them or judge yourself, but just so you can be aware. This is what's happening. This is how I am. Okay, now, who do I want to be moving forward? I want to be like this. Okay, now you have a starting point. This is where you are, and this is where you want to go. And then you start to make decisions that align you with the person that you want to be. That's the point. That's the point. Don't hold on to the heartbreak too long. Don't hold on to it too long. That's the lesson. You get the lesson. You detach. You did the greatest thing that you can do by detaching, because that's the hardest thing to do. Once you detach, then you go through this period of, feeling bad, and you feel empty, and you cry, and, you go through all of that. But you then start to heal, because now you're in a position to heal. So now the healing process begins. And you start to be aware. Get you a journal and write. When you cry, on those days where you cry or you feel confused, you start to write. Spirit will start to speak to you. You will know why these things had to happen. Some people go through very, very, very traumatic experiences in life, and they don't understand why. They don't know why they had to go through abuse. They don't know why they had to go through certain things. But what they also don't know is that that very, very hard thing that they got over, they're going to help many, many people get over the same thing. You don't know that while you're in the lesson. You don't know that while you're going through it. But there are people who are going through the same thing that you just came out of. They're still in it. And they need you to come out of this and to be healthy and to be strong and to be better and to be powerful and allow Spirit to guide you and use you so that now you can help them. And they say, oh, well, if she can get out of it, then I can get out of that. And that's how we move forward. That's how we move humanity forward. We all help each other forward. Don't hold on to the heartbreak too long. Because if you do, it's just going to weigh you down. Literally, you'll start gaining weight. Women, we've been doing it for years. You start gaining all this weight, you start eating all this food that's good for you, good to you, or whatever, and then you feel worse because now you have all this extra weight. You don't like what you see in the mirror because you really are still hurting. And I did that. Look, Spirit tickling me. You said now you're a journal freak. Yes. Even an art journal. Yes. Yes. See, now you're a journal freak and you like your art journal and stuff like that. But see, before, if you were in that relationship, you wouldn't have been doing that. So you have to let those things go. That's why it's not a bad thing. There's no bad. There is no bad. It all works for your good if you allow it. But when you feel like, no, I'm upset, I need answers, this better be different, or it should have been different, it should have been this or that, the Spirit won't speak to you. The Spirit will let you sit right there just like a little bratty little kid in the corner, sit over there, whine, crying, complain, keep on drinking, keep on smoking, do whatever you want to do until you just disappear off the planet. Goodbye, see you later. Spirit's not going to speak to you. Just like how you do your children when they want to throw a temper tantrum, let them throw it. My children know better. They want to fall on the floor. I'll act like I don't see them. Mama, that tear be crying. Y'all hear something? I don't hear anything. Yes, you said healing and self-care. Absolutely. Yes. And you love yourself better now. And you're going to love yourself more and more. Better than before. You're going to keep doing that. And then by this time next year, you'll see the person that you are and you're like, now I see why I went through that. Now I see it. I get it. I understand. I got it. And a lot of times we just do what we, seen other people do or not do. Because if you don't have any guidance or you don't know, then you just, you're just trying to figure it out. You don't know. We all don't know what we don't know yet. We just don't know. Okay? But that's what we're here to do. We're here to learn. And the more you experience, the more you learn. Yep. Yeah, or what's comfortable. Yeah, we just do whatever. And that's why there's no wrong. The Most High Spirit is not looking at us saying, oh, that's bad. Ooh, that is wrong. Ooh, my goodness. Ooh, whoo. It ain't wrong. There is no wrong. Go through it. Do whatever. It doesn't matter. That's like with my children. My daughter, she just turned 18, or she's about to turn 18. My son, he's 21. Go and live life. Because you're going to learn. That's how you learn. I'm not afraid for them. Some parents are so afraid for their children. Oh my God, I don't know if they're going to be able to make it. I got to make sure everything's perfect for them. I don't want them to be around bad people. They need to be around every type of person. They need to get out into the world and see what it is. Fall, get up, scrape your knees. You got support. Come to me if you need some help. But you need to go out there. You need to experience life. And that's the same thing for us. We're here. Spirit puts us here. Experience life. Do whatever. Doesn't matter. You need me, I'm here. So when we get tired, then we go to Spirit and say, okay, look, I'm tired. I need some help. And it's like, okay, we'll do this and do this and do this. Or you may just here to do one thing. Do this. And then when you do that one thing, then you'll get the next thing. Because that's normally how Spirit works. Spirit's not going to give you a whole list of things to do and say, okay, do all of this and your life will be better. No. Because you won't even do the first thing. Most of us, it's like, do that one thing. That one thing, that hard thing, yeah, do that. And then after you do that, then you'll get the next step. But a lot of people are stuck at that step one where Spirit has told you 5 years ago to do this one thing. You still haven't done it yet. So then you're like, I don't know what to do with my life. You do know. You've been knowing for 5 years. And now is a time where this earth has changed. I just told you. It's about to go up. So if you know you've been told something 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, what are you going to do? You got to save yourself. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody. And your parents were not supposed to save you. Nobody was supposed to make your life easy. You're the elect. Life is supposed to be harder for you than anybody on the planet. I know, right? Just like Joshua had to die on the cross. Oh my goodness, why would he put him on the cross, Spirit? Why? Why you gotta die like that? Why you gotta go out like that? There's a greater purpose. It was bigger than him. And your life has to be bigger than you. And you have to just submit to it. You said, cousin, don't call me out. I'm going to do it. I'm calling you out. Look, you already know. You know, water bottle. I got my eyes on you. Years with adult children that are settled with themselves. Yeah. Like, man, them adult children, later. They can go. They can go. And I raised my children like that. You need to go. Yeah. Because I got plans for my life. We got to have our own plan. After these children, we got to have plans for our own life. All right? So we just teach them what they need to know and let them go on. That's it. You say, you are helping me out. Thank you. You are very welcome. You're welcome. Look, Spirit told me to come on here. I normally don't. I normally don't, but I'm here. I'm here. I am definitely here. So, ladies, if you're ready to live stress-free, I told you I haven't worked for 3 years. And I'm living this lifestyle. I'm not just telling you what I've been guided to tell you. I'm telling you what I know because I've experienced it and I'm living this life right now. Okay? Shout out to all of our cousins that are in here now that are in spiritual alignment class. But if you need support, if you need guidance, if you are ready to stop working hard, or even if you're ready to develop some new habits when it comes to your lifestyle, you're ready to eat better, you're ready to live better, if you're ready to be a better person but you don't know where to start, join us in spiritual alignment class. Okay, it's a 4-week commitment to yourself. I always tell you, you commit to yourself for 4 years, not 4 years, excuse me, 4 weeks. 4 weeks you commit to yourself, doing the work that you need to do, and you'll start to see that your life is going to start to change because you're going to have these new habits. All right, join our private community for support. So if you need to talk about your day or your lessons or anything that you're going through, just like how we're talking here now, we can talk in a private community. I'm always in there. Whenever you text, it comes straight to my phone, so I'm always in there. Y'all know I'm always in there all the time. So you have support. If you have lived life and felt like you don't have support, you don't have people that understand you, you feel like you're alone, you're not alone. You just have to take some steps. You have to do some things to make your life better. You have to join, like I was telling you in the beginning, join a community. Connect with people that are on the same wave as you and disconnect from people that are not doing the things that you are doing, because you need support in growing and moving forward. You need that. It's going to help you. All right. So it's time. You say, how and where do I sign up? Okay. So if y'all click on my picture, you'll see that it says spiritual alignment class when you click on the link. Okay, it's the one that pops out at you. I always tell y'all that it just pops out at you. And join spiritual alignment class. If you join today, what's today, Sunday? Ooh, so the assignments already went out for everybody on Sunday, because you'll get your assignments every Sunday for the next 4 weeks. So if you sign up today, you won't get your assignment until next Sunday, but you'll get your first assignment. And in that week, I know week 1, you'll work on discipline. So be prepared to give up something that you know you're being guided to give up. All right, that's what you do on week 1. So week 1, have it in your mind already, something that you're going to fast from, you're going to release, because there's work we do. Okay, it's not just being in the community and having support. We actually are doing the work. So just be prepared that on that first week, you're going to release something, or you're choosing to release something that you need to let go. And a lot of people, I'm finding that a lot of women are fasting from like smoking or things like that, and actually doing it for a whole week, even though in the assignment it says 24-hour fast. But a lot of women are getting into the spiritual alignment class. Let me tell you, cousin, it's a magical power over here. I'm just saying. All right, it's a magical power over here. It is spirit, but it's like the assignment says to fast for 24 hours. They're like, no, I could do 7 days. I could do a whole week. And they're actually making change. So shout out to our cousin Hope in our community. She lost 40 pounds already. And there are just things that she is doing that is changing her life. And there's a lot of women that are changing their life. All I can do is tell you what I did. I can't do the work for you. Spirit won't do the work for you. The angels won't do the work for you. Your guides, your ancestors, or whoever it is that you believe in, they will not do the work for you. You have to be willing to do the work. All right? And you have support. So join us in spiritual alignment class. I see y'all signed up. So I am so excited to meet y'all. I feel very calm. Normally I'm more, excited, but I'm very calm today. And I feel very guided to deliver this message to you all, to let you know that it is very urgent. You don't have to do these things because, again, we have free will. You only have the opportunity. When the opportunity presents itself in a cycle, it's best that you take the opportunity in the cycle so that you don't miss the energy. All right? Yes, you say yours is sugar because you eat sweets all the time. Okay. You can let that go, okay? I'm letting you know I have done it. And there are some ladies also in spiritual alignment class that say the same thing too. That sugar got them in the chokehold. But You also will have meatless recipes. You'll have a guide that will help you so that you can have some substitutes, because it's not that you can't have sugar or you can't have something sweet. You just need the natural sweetener. You need to know what it is that you can eat, and it'll be an easy transition for you because now you'll have the tools and the information that you need. Okay? So you can do it. Hey, cousin. Tip. Hey, cousin. You said same here. You said you're going to sign up. Okay, cousin, I'll see you in the group. I'll see you in there. As soon as you sign up, I'm going to see that you signed up, and I'm going to see that you entered the group. So I'm going to text you right back as soon as you get in there. Okay, cousin. Yes, it's me, y'all. It's me. I know I look so different. But, you know, I had to work on myself. And get myself together, but I am back. Thank you, cousin. Thank you so much. I am back and I'm here. Y'all let me know if y'all need anything. There are resources at the Lighthouse. Go to the Lighthouse. Let Spirit guide you. Whatever you need, you have support, okay? And I'll be back here on Sundays. I can't say it's going to be every Sunday, but I feel like, you know, I'm being guided to come back on Sundays. So I will be here on Sundays. Yes, you said you found my channel years ago. Then I didn't see you anymore. I had deja vu when I saw you. I know, cousin. Oh, my God. Look, don't make me cry. I'm already feeling a little blah today. But I know. You know, it's tough because we were really tight. We were tight on YouTube. I miss all of you. But we're still on YouTube. We're just at the Lighthouse ATL. So my Can Be The Light channel, I retired it. With my silver plaque, I retired it. And we're just starting over. I'm a new person. I'm here to help you all become new. A lot of us were going through relationship issues and challenges and stuff like that. And now it's just time to heal from all of that and get our life, okay? Get your life. Get everything together for yourself so that you can be in position for your divine partner. Yeah, little boo. No, I'm just like, he ain't a little boo. He a big deal now, okay? Listen, them divine masculines, they're a big deal. I'm just letting you know, so you need to be ready. Because a lot of women say you're ready, but the divine masculine, you know, those are men that want things a particular way. And you have to be in that energy where you live a particular way and you'll match somebody like that. Yes, all hugs to you too, cousin. Yes, you said transformation is always beautiful. That's how you know you are leveling up. Yep, that's how you know. And that's what I'm going to tell you about your leaders. Whoever you're listening to and guiding, all these people that are guiding you or whatever, they should be able to show you that they went from this to this. They should be able to tell you, these are the things that I have challenges with. You should know their challenges. You are with them and you are one with them. We are one, all right? There's only one spirit. So they should not be so high up that you only see them and you just look at them like they're some star and somebody you need to fall on the ground and worship and praise and just touch the hem of their garment. Like, no. They're just like you. The only difference is they made different decisions and they arrived at a certain place. And they're here to help you to arrive at that same place. That's it. Spirit is the only energy, the only, I want to say thing, but spirit is the all. That's where all the praise and the honor and all that goes to. And spirit is the only blessing. It's the all. And as long as we have the opportunity to connect to spirit, it's best to listen while we have the opportunity. So don't thank me, thank spirit. And I told you all, if you got anything from this live, then go and leave a Google review. All right, that's how you can help me. You don't gotta pay me, just leave me a review. Or you can go to the Lighthouse, no matter. Click on the links. If you look good, I want to see you, okay? I would prefer you leave a video, and there's a way to do that. Click the link, leave a 2-minute video, 1-minute video, whatever. Let me know how I helped you. And I'm going to post you too, so that's why I say look good. Make sure you looking good or whatever, because I'm going to put y'all on YouTube and also on the website. So, you know, let me know how this is helping you, how I'm helping you. you know, some encouraging words for other women. I also want to leave some videos for other women to be encouraged. So if you're on this journey and you're making progress, leave some encouraging words, okay? And I'm going to put these videos together. So that's how you can help me. You don't have to pay me. All right. All right, cousin. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I look forward to your reviews. To all of you that are joining Spiritual Alignment class, welcome to the family. And I will see y'all. I don't know. Normally it's Thursday when I try to go live, like Wednesday or Thursday. But we'll see. We'll see. You said no, don't go. I got to go. Look, Jack. Come back, Jack. I gotta go, cousin. I love y'all so much. You know we'll be on here for 3 hours. Water bottle. We'll be on here forever if I don't end this live. So I hope that helped you all. I love y'all so much. Make sure y'all subscribe to YouTube, okay? I'm on YouTube, so I'll see y'all in a little bit. Yes, see you, cousin. You too. Be safe. Look. Water bottle, you know what it is, okay? I'm watching you, cousin. I love y'all so much, okay? You are loved and you have support. Just know that. You're not in this world alone. You can feel like that, but you're not, okay? You're not alone. You're not. You say you're right. I love when you say bye 12 times and stay 4 more hours. That part. Because you know I'll do it. You know I'll keep on saying bye, y'all, bye. And then be on here another 2 hours. Not today. All right, y'all. I love y'all. If y'all want to watch this again, I'll probably post this on YouTube. So I'll post the replay if you want to watch it again. All right. Look, you laughing. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.